That's yours.
Hello, Housing Leeds. Lamprey speaking. How can I help?
Hi, good afternoon. I've just had a phone call off Leeds City Council and I missed it, so I'm ringing back. I think it was Amanda Douglas Smith.
Oh, okay. What's your name and address?
My name's Gary and I live at 5 Avery View.
Okay, I will let her know. Okay.
Well, can you not put me on to her?
She's on the phone. She's on the phone.
Alright, can you ask her to ring me back ASAP, please?
Oh, just a minute. Hello?
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 Is that you, Amanda?
Yes, speaking.
It's alright to call you Amanda, isn't it?
Yes.
You know, you said that you were going to sort my repairs out. Well,
Yes.
I got a letter saying this morning, it says to check fall pipe as water's going into property. You know, it's not my fall pipe, it's coming up through the floor. You know,
Coming up through the floor of your cellar.
yes, the next door's going through the same problem as well.
Right, okay.
So, you know, I think it's more of a sewerage kind of thing. I'm not, or you know, it only seems to happen when we have heavy rain, but it's not the fall pipe.
Right, okay, that's fine.
And
I'll
then,
speak to the repairs coordinator.
right, and then I got a letter this morning. It says, oh well, not one thing or another. It says that you barred me. I got a letter saying you barred me for 6 months. And I did tell you, I quoted a law that said that, you know, you have no right to do that. So, you know, obviously I'm going to give you that in writing. So then, you know, it's all legal and above board. And then I got a letter this morning saying, it said it's a notice of intent that, you know, it's an urgent notice of intent for legal action of seeking possession of my house. Right? And, you know, I have asked you several times to tell me, you know, you say that I owe this money and I'm telling you that I don't owe this money and I'm asking you to prove it. So I asked you the law that says I have to say it. And I know it's not called the bedroom tax because we call the bedroom tax, it's called welfare reform. And if you actually look at welfare reform, it's another act. So, you know, I'm quite willing to pay you this money that you say that I owe you when you can prove to me that I owe you it.
Okay, I mean, I've had this discussion with you previously. The fact that you've signed up to a tenancy agreement that says that you agree to pay the rent.
Yeah, but
that is the contractual law that is your obligation.
Right, well,
to pay the
I
rent.
signed this tenancy agreement 12 years ago. There was no welfare reform or bedroom tax, or whatever you want to call it then. And if there had been, I wouldn't have signed up to it. So, you know, you can't just change the rules when you want, you know what I mean? There's rules and regulations. You just can't change a contract without me abiding by it. And I haven't consented to it, so it's all about consent.
No, it's not, because we've not changed the tenancy agreement. The tenancy agreement says that you will be responsible for your rent, whether that is by claiming housing benefit or making payments or a combination of the two. It's the housing benefit legislation that's actually changed, which means your housing benefit that was being paid in full is now no longer being paid in full. So our contract that you signed up to says that you would either pay the rent by making a claim for housing benefit, paying, or a combination of the two. So the change in legislation has nothing to do with...
Yeah, but legislation doesn't mean anything to me because I'm not a corporation. I abide by the UK law, not by legislation or acts or bills, because they don't mean anything to me. You know, you know, it's all on there on the internet. You know, it's all about consent, and you know, until you can prove that I owe this money, then you know, I don't owe you any money. And if you keep threatening me with legal action, then therefore, you know, I will seek legal action against yourselves, and it won't be in a court which is hired by the Leeds City Council. It'll be a court where neither of us have, or both of us have as much power as each other.
Okay, I mean, there's no point in us continually discussing the same thing.
Yeah, so therefore we need